Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dark Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the SH Figuarts Piccolo Mini DaiMa from the Dragon Ball DaiMa series. And this set is manufactured by the Bandai Tamashii Nation. And let us first check out the detail on the case here. So we have the transparency see-through that shows us the Piccolo not wearing his headbands or the cape. Here we have the picture here with him wearing both, as well as a head part here showing his head with a headband. So it's obvious that the cape is also inside the set, which you can kind of see from the side view here. And there's a lot of interchangeable hand parts and head parts, as well as different face parts. So this is a set with many accessories. And on the back you can see that that's all SH Figuarts, that the Piccolo Mini figure here is going to be capable of all wide range of articulation for the super modeling feature. And apparently you can also have him like powering up with his key blowing his cape. Now, let's get the set out of the case here. And as mentioned, we have at least 3 alternate pair of hands, Piccolo's cape, and an alternate head with 2 alternate faces, as well as 2 alternate heads, and the cross arm parts here. And on the inside of the case, we have its instruction manual printed over here. This shows us how you can remove the arm to put the cross arm part on, and how you can remove the head in order to put on and remove the cloak here. On this side of the case, we have other instruction manual. This part shows about the alternate pair of hands, and how you can work with the alternate heads here, and the head with a headband. You can work with the alternate faces. Let's open the set here. With all SH Figuarts, it's always better to open this case carefully and slowly, because if you just kind of quickly rip the cover off, it could shake all these small parts inside loose, and you're gonna have very hard time to track and get those parts back. Especially with this set, the parts are also, well, mini or tiny, so it's even gonna be more painful if you have to track down all that many small parts. Just loose each corner of the cover. we already shook some of the hand parts loose from their place, so some even got flipped over, which is why again you want to be really careful in opening these. And now let's get this figure out. So, nice, so now we have the Piccolo mini figure here, and it can stand on its own without me having to do much adjustment to it. So it's got very nice balance. Now let's check out this figure's articulation. So with its head, it can look left and right, no problem. It can look down, can kind of look up, can also bend backwards a bit, so kind of helps with the looking up pose. Arm can raise 90 degrees, no problem. And the shoulders can push forward and slow a little bit backwards. And the arm can turn inward, outward. So the legs are also pretty articulated. You can do a kicking pose easily with this figure. Also can rotate inward, outward, and the feet also very flexible, articulated, which helps with all kinds of moving, fighting stance, and the feet can bend. So this is like to help with standing on the toe kind of look. Now let's see how the figure works with the alternate heads and hands. And like all SH Figuarts, you just have to literally remove the default heads and the fists or the default hands to put the alternate ones on. So let's see here. That's the head. And you can just move a hand like this and attach the ones you want to work with. And Here's our first alternate head. This is one where Piccolo Mini here is showing a intense fear stares with him baring his teeth. And with this head, it's more fitting to put on this getting ready to fight kind of pose. In the next head, we have him showing like a battle cry expression. It's also fitting for this power up kind of move, or like when he's like in attack mode, trying to getting ready to punch someone. He's like kicking up, trying to attack, that kind of pose. And now let's see how we can use the alternate hands to work with this figure, put on different kind of poses. And here with this hand, we can set up the common battle stance that most Dragon Ball characters do. And I would like also to mention one articulation I missed earlier, so the figure can also turn around the waist, so this can help adjusting the angle of the stance you wanted to do. Here we have Piccolo Mini here, putting on a pose that's charging his Mo attack technique. And here we have him putting on a pose that's firing his Mo. Now that was the basic feature in this set where Piccolo Mini is now wearing his headbands and cloak, and now let's explore when he put those on. Before we start, let's check out this cloak here. So unlike a lot of the SH Figuarts accessories, only like this, the main shoulder and main body cover parts of the cloak is plastic. The rest of this cape section, it's like clothes, real clothes that's like lined by maybe some kind of wire here. That's how in the box you can see that you can do the blowing up form. So just like you can just lift up the wire, so you can simulate like the cape is being blown upward. Of course, you can also adjust a little bit to different angle. And as for the head parts here, we have a default smiling face here, and to change to a different face, just have to remove the face and then just replace the alternate faces on here. And again, you just have to replace this head part the same way you do with the way we did the changing the head before. So now we just have to put the cloak on like this, and then just put the head on. There we go. Now we have the Piccolo wearing his headbands and cloak. From this point on, you can just put all kinds of poses in this close form with all the articulation of the figure as we saw before. Now, let's try put the cross-arm parts on. In order to put this cross-arm parts on, we just have to remove both arms, just like this is the instruction manual showed, and then you just have to detach these arms on there, which can be a little tricky because you have to get both sides to kind of balance it out. So here we have Piccolo with his arms crossed around his chest, and here we have Piccolo with the face where his eyes are closed. This works best with the cross-arm part, so this look like he's meditating. Finally, we have Piccolo with another battle cry face wearing the headband, and now he's powering up, blowing his cloak upwards. Might look better if we were checking off on the side way. And this covers all the basic feature for this set. And this set costs like nearly twice the amount as the Goku and Vegeta mini SH Figuarts set. For obvious reason, as you've seen, there's like a lot of accessory in the Piccolo set here, so it's like the Piccolo has a transformation or alternate form, so it's got a lot more feature and more versatile for collector to work with. So among all three of this set, the Piccolo set is probably the worth more for collector to throw their money in than Goku and Vegeta there. However, if you care about cost effectiveness, then you want to think twice before getting this Piccolo SH Figuarts as well as the other mini SH Figuarts, because despite their size being about like the third of Dragon Ball character in the SH Figuarts set, they still get charged about the same market price of again as those characters in their adult form in the SH Figuarts series. So buying these minifigure will be like you're spending the same amount of money where like another action figure that would be like twice if not three times the size as them. So which means like you would have to be really worth it to you to try to spend that money that way. So I would say the deciding factor would be like if you like Dragon Ball DaiMa that much, and if you like these unique version of them from that series, and never mind Goku and Vegeta here. If you think Piccolo here, it would be worth you spend like the same amount of money that you would on his adult SH figure art. Although I will agree that the Piccolo does look very tough as well as cute together in this mini form. Despite being extremely small for SH figure art, it still has all the great articulation and feature that makes it super posable, and you can make a lot of display form with it, so it should be still valuable to collectors. But the small size also makes it kind of bit hard to work with unless you have small hands, and actually I mean really small hands, because even I have small hands here, but still, even so, these parts of the minifigure can be very small for me to hold on to. So when you detach and attach those parts, for me it's kind of challenge to make sure that the parts don't just roll away and cannot be found. And if your hands are too big, then this figure will be very hard for you to work with. And it might be a turn off if you already have the SH figure arts of adult Piccolo. So once again, the deciding factor on whether this set would be of value to you is you like the Dragon Ball DaiMa series, and even Piccolo in this mini form is really any good to you for collection. Although despite these little minor detail issue, once again, this figure is still as articulate as any SH figure art, with exception at its chest. Normally, most SH figure art would have like a really flexible torso as well at its chest that it can bend forward, backward, but because this is basically a mini figure, so its chest does not have that kind of articulation. That's basically the one major difference in its articulation setup from most SH figure art. And if that's not a problem for you, then this figure should be just as good as any SH figure art, and I believe it should be good to any collector who likes Piccolo in this mini form. You definitely should consider adding it to your collection. This marks the end of my review for this set. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And please check out other videos in my channel. If you have any question, please post them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my knowledge and ability.